unless you're called upon to speak. The awards presentation does not include a Q&A. It's a presentation, not a panel discussion, so we don't have a Q&A. As many of you have seen at check-in, we have a lot of people to thank for their support. If you have the opportunity, we would love it if you would thank our sponsors for supporting Boston Design Week. It's simply not possible to produce Boston Design Week without literally hundreds of people, businesses, organizations being involved. And I also want to thank everybody that submitted nominations and the awards judges who were drawn from our leadership committee. I also want to extend a special thanks to Dawn Carroll and Patty Austin of the Over My Shoulder Foundation, who created and are co-sponsoring the Mentor of the Year Award. So Allison and I are going to be introducing the award nominees and the award recipient in each category. And the award recipient will have a chance to speak to all of you. We're showing you a photograph of the awards because they're going to have to be shipped out to the award recipients. And you may also hear the crowd applauding. Well, maybe not right now. The awards themselves are crystal awards that people seem to love. So grab your favorite drink if you have a drink handy. I made sure I did. Be ready to lift a glass to the amazing talent you're about to meet and see. And without further delay, I'm going to start the Newcomer of the Year presentation. As you can see here, the Newcomer of the Year award is given to an outstanding individual or individuals in any design field who has launched a new product, design process, design business, or other innovation within the past 5 years. And the nominees are Chris Baker, CEO and founder of Cure Creative. Cure Creative was founded to bring first-class content and marketing services to small businesses and entrepreneurs. Their passion is to breathe life into businesses and functional marketing services with quality design and dynamic video production. Cure Creative sees an uprising of young new creatives in Boston, and they're looking to be a leader in that community by pushing a culture of inclusion and positivity. The future is a blank slate, and Cure Creative invites you to join them in making something amazing. From one of the nominations, quote, Cure Creative is extremely talented, and in a world where social media is becoming the #1 marketing tool, they are a business's key to success. That's our first nominee in the Newcomer of the Year award. Our second nominee is Dylan Levitt. Dylan is the founder and president of Studio Dylan. And Studio Dylan is a boutique video production company specializing in food, art, and living. Dylan's background comes from PBS programs like Antiques Roadshow and Simply Ming. She is the creator of Vintage Minute, the first original digital series produced for Antiques Roadshow. And she presented digital video at the SXSW in 2017. She's also curated short film series for the Telluride Film Festival and the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. She graduated top of her class from Dartmouth College's film program, where she won Filmmaker of the Year. From one of the nominations, quote, Dylan understands how to produce her subjects into clean, aesthetic, and concise storylines. Her work elevates her mostly regional-based clients and projects them onto a national platform through the sophistication of film. Our third nominee in the Newcomer of the Year award is Angela Luna, owner and founder of Adif. Adif is a sustainable fashion brand that addresses global issues through design. Angela drew attention at an award at Parsons School of Design for her revolutionary collection of multifunctional jackets that assisted refugees. She launched Adif immediately out of college and is recognized often for her jacket that turns into a tent. In 2019, she opened a sustainable manufacturing facility in Greece that employs ethically resettled refugees. I should say ethically employs resettled refugees. Her latest collection is published in a cookbook designed to make sustainable fashion more accessible and empower you to make your own clothing from items that are readily available in your own home. From the nomination quote, ADIF challenges the systems within the fashion industry while also changing what society thinks fashion can accomplish. The company is built on employing and empowering the displacement community globally and a manufacturing facility that ethically employs resettled refugees in Athens, Greece, unquote. And the Newcomer of the Year award goes to Angela Luna, founder and owner of ADIF. From one of our judges, quote, Angela Luna has a mission that bridges design and human rights. Without question, impassioned and empowered people like Angela help me feel better about the world my 11-year-old and my 8-year-old children will inherit, end quote. And we have a video.
نام است نوروزعلی از افغانستان هستم. وظیفه در افغانستان خوب همین کم کم خیاطی بود، ولی زیاد نه. خود در افغانستان ما کار کم کردیم خود افغانستان، بعد آمدیم ایران. باز ایران کار ما خوب شد، مثلا زیاد شد، چند نفر کار میکنیم با هم خوب بود. و ایران برای ما خوب مناسب نبود، به خاطر از اینکه ما مدرک نداشتیم در اونجا. ما رو میگفتن دیپورت میکردن افغانستان. چند بار اتفاق برام افتاد تا مجبور شدیم که آمدیم این طرف اروپا. ولی در آینده خب ما کوشش تلاش ما میست که باید یک کار باشه که این کار گسترش پیدا کنه، چند نفر این کار مشغول شوه که برای مردم درآمد باشه، هم برای خود من، برای مردم، هم برای چند تای دیگه.
Accepting the award is Angela Luna, founder and owner of ADIF. Angela?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. We have some champagne here at our apartment. First, I would like to say thank you to the selection committee for this opportunity and this great honor. Also, I'd like to thank my father, who is watching right now and also nominated me for this award. Many of you are probably familiar with the phrase, it takes years of hard work to become an overnight success. And this is truly the case in receiving this award. As you guys have seen, I'm most well known for my jacket that can turn into a tent, which you also may have seen back in 2017. But over the last few years, we've evolved from just creating support for the refugee crisis to combating fashion's role in climate change and also systemic racism. Most companies focus on profit by any means necessary. My goal is to create the most positive impact by any means necessary, pushing the boundaries of what design can really accomplish. I share this award with my amazing team, both locally and in Greece. Thank you guys so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay. Congratulations, Angela.
Allison is going to present the Social Impact Award.
The Social Impact Award is given to an outstanding individual, project, development, innovation, or business in any design field that has contributed a design solution, large or small, to any urgent issue facing our world: societal, environmental, economic, health and wellness, poverty, affordability, sustainability, or other categories. And the nominees are David Eisen and David Pollock with Abacus Architects and Planners. For 3 decades, Abacus has been making a more equitable, accessible, and sustainable world through the transformative public places and buildings they design, creating inclusive environments for vulnerable families. Much of their work is for public housing authorities, creating community centers that inspire residents of all ages and housing that forms supportive neighborhoods. Sustainability, accessibility, and affordability are key priorities. They leverage natural light, evocative spaces, vibrant colors, and inventive forms to get the most for the least on projects that have very tight budgets. They have been recognized with national and regional awards for work that suggests the social impact that design can have. From the nomination, their work serves diverse communities and elevates the standing of what are too often overlooked efforts for overlooked communities. Nominee number 2, Hatched, Breaking Through the Silence, an art project commissioned by the Esplanade Association in celebration of its 20th anniversary. Hatched, Breaking Through the Silence was a custom designed illumination complete with an original musical accompaniment. It was designed with COVID safety, respect for neighbors, and equitable access. The 20-minute illumination looped from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. for 30 nights, offering over 300 chances to experience it without crowding. Ultimately, Hatch brought an estimated 40,000 people to the park safely and for free during the coldest nights of winter in the middle of a pandemic. Hatched was a collaboration of Massachusetts Department of Conservation and Recreation, DCR, the Esplanade Association, EA. The visual and sound performance was led by Boston-based creative Maria Finkelmeyer of MF Dynamics. From the nomination, through the harsh Boston winter and the persistence of COVID, people became increasingly dismayed by the lack of safe, family-friendly activities. To fill this gap, the Esplanade Association envisioned a unique way to bring the community together. And Angela Luna, who is now a very familiar name and just received our Newcomer of the Year award, is from Beverly, Massachusetts, and studied at Parsons School of Design, graduating in 2016 as Designer of the Year in the Fashion Program, which now we know why, with her thesis collection designed as a direct response to the Syrian refugee crisis. Unable to effectively promote her current line as a result of the pandemic, Angela turned her attention to writing her open source fashion cookbook, allowing readers to create cutting-edge fashion using the discarded clothes. The deconstruction, repurposing of existing clothing rather than disposal is her response to the horrific effect the fashion industry has played on the environment with the overflowing of landfills. From the nominations, Angela has progressed from a passionate, idealistic college student to building a socially conscious fashion brand. And Beth McLaughlin, Artistic Director and Chief Curator of the Fuller Craft Museum in Brockton. Beth has held leadership and curatorial roles in the arts and museum fields for over 25 years. She leads the exhibition program at Fuller Craft Museum with an innovative, relevant focus, using craft to explore, discuss, and destigmatize social issues facing our communities and our nation. Among numerous other exhibitions that Beth curated, her curation of the recent exhibit, Human Impact, Stories of the Opioid Epidemic, brought together the Plymouth County DA's office, High Point Treatment Center, Stonehill College, Brockton Hospital, and families from the community affected by the opioid crisis to bring to light a sensitive and destructive issue and to offer a platform for dialogue. From the nomination, Beth is a shining example of utilizing the principles of craft and design as an effective vehicle to explore critical societal issues and engage communities. She is fearless in her approach, pushing the boundaries of craft and delivering a powerful message. Whew. It's hard to say that the award goes to those. Woo! And the 2021 Social Impact Award goes to the Esplanade Association, Hatched, Breaking Through the Silence.
We have a short video for you.
You have to see this if you didn't get down to it. It's incredible. Hi, Allison. Accepting the award is Allison McRae, Capital Projects Manager of the Esplanade Association. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in shock right now. Thank you all to Boston Design Week and to all of the incredible partners we had on this project. This was in celebration of our 20th year of partnership with the Department of Conservation and Recreation, where we help support their work to maintain, program, enhance, and revitalize the 64-acre Charles River Esplanade in downtown Boston. And this project was just such a joy to be a part of, working with MF Dynamics, Maria Finkelmeyer and her team, just such incredible creatives in Boston, and all the wonderful other partners and supporters that we had in this project. Today was a big day for the Esplanade. Those of you who might have seen some of the news earlier today, we just accepted a $1.2 million donation from Gronk, the New England Pats player. So we were on the Esplanade today accepting this wonderful donation to revitalize one of the playgrounds on the Esplanade. So now to be here and to have this award is just so incredible. I literally just ran in the door and connected to the Zoom. And so I just want to make sure that I thank everyone, all of our wonderful partners and supporters, our board, our staff, MF Dynamics, DCR, the wonderful financial supporters that this project had, and just thank you all so much. I'm at a complete loss for words, and I am just so grateful. Thank you.
You did great. What a great
You did
day.
great.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we could bring some light to Boston during a really hard year.
And it was an all-women project. Let's say that too.
It was. There's 57 names emblazoned on the hat shell of some of the most famous composers in the world, and only one of them was a woman. So to be up there on that stage with women entrepreneurs and creatives after the year that we all had last year was just incredibly special to be a part of. Thank you.
Awesome,
You're
Allison.
welcome. Next, we have, excuse me, the Producer's Choice Award that Allison is going to present.
Okay, so the Producer's Choice Award is presented to an individual or organization which, in the eyes of the producers, has demonstrated outstanding merit in the world of design, the producers of Boston Design Week. This year's award goes to the Society of Arts and Crafts. Let me tell you about the Society of Arts and Crafts. It was founded in 1897 and has remained a Boston-based institution ever since. It is, in fact, America's oldest arts and crafts nonprofit organization. It is a tribute to the organization's strength and steadfast adherence to its mission that it has not only survived but thrived for almost 125 years. For many decades, the Society showcased annual exhibitions and for over 40 years also had a retail space on Newbury Street that many of you will remember. In May 2002, the first biannual Craft Boston event took place at the Heinz Convention Center. True to its mission to support and celebrate craft makers and their creativity, the organization's continuing vision is to build and sustain a vibrant and diverse community to shape the future of craft. The Society is committed to excellence in the field of craft and to creating new pathways and points of engagement that are accessible to everyone. In the past year, the Society has created a new curated digital marketplace that mutually benefits the Society and artists by offering informative and engaging online events and by lowering barriers for the public to experience fine craft by placing all efforts not only online, but offering them free of charge too. In recognition of its storied history, its design leadership, and for fostering artistic talent since its founding in 1897, Boston Design Week is proud to present the Society of Arts and Crafts with the Producer's Choice Award for 2021. Accepting the award for the Society of Arts and Crafts is Brigida Martin, the Executive Director.
Good evening, and thank you so much for this truly wonderful introduction, and thank you for the award. Yes, it's true. At almost 125 years, we are America's oldest arts and crafts nonprofit, but I would like to say that we are a young 125. Well, and you don't get to be our age without learning a few things along the way, and the things we've learned over the years, I think they're timeless and apply to all of us, and here they are. So firstly, we learned that everybody has a creative spark in them. And I mean everybody, even your accountants. And you probably heard of the term creative accounting. And if not, I encourage you to Google it. Second, we learned that craft and design improve our lives every single day. And thirdly, we learned that when great craft and great design come together, the results will exceed what anyone thought was possible. But no matter how old or how young you feel, what is always important is mutual respect. There are always opportunities to connect and collaborate with others. So please don't let our age fool you. We have definitely kept up with the times. And just last year, like everyone else here in the room, we had to learn very quickly how to bring our in-person events and programs online. And I will admit that it was a challenge to think that through and implement. After all, ceramics, wood, glass, jewelry, we all prefer to experience those materials in person and up close. But we did it online. And so here we are, almost 125 years old and embracing innovation and new technologies. And how do we do that? We always listen closely to what's going on around us, what our artists are up to, especially the young ones. And while you will not find us on TikTok just yet, we're working on it. So thank you, Boston Design Week. Thank you so very much for this recognition of our organization, for the recognition of our long-standing efforts. On behalf of our trustees, on behalf of our staff, and most importantly, on behalf of the artists who we serve, I'm happy, I'm proud to accept the 2021 Producer's Choice Award for the Society of Arts and Crafts. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. It falls to me now to present the Lifetime Achievement Award. The Boston Design Week Lifetime Achievement Award is presented to an outstanding individual in the world of design whose work has spanned both the 20th and 21st centuries. Bob and I started the Lifetime Achievement Award back in 2009, years before we started Boston Design Week. It was connected to an event that we used to hold called AD 2021, Art and Design of the 20th and 21st Centuries. And as you can see, we've honored so many outstanding individuals, some of whom are no longer with us, like Vladimir Kagan and Massimo and Lella Vignelli, and some who are still with us and still thriving, like Vicente Wolf and Maurice Feingold, who's still the head of Feingold Alexander Architects. In 2019, we honored Roger Thomas, who was the designer of the Encore Boston Harbor and many of the Wynn casinos. Tonight, I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the Lifetime Achievement Award to Miguel Gomez Ibanez. Miguel is the only graduate of North Bennett Street School who has ever served as the president of the school. During his tenure, NBSS completed a $28 million development project, moving the school from its historic home of 132 years on North Bennett Street to a new 60,000 square foot facility in the North End. After completing the project in 2015, free of debt, the school successfully completed a $20 million capital campaign to establish an endowment to support student scholarships. Prior to attending North Bennett Street School cabinet and furniture making program, Miguel was the founding principal of a Boston architectural practice that specialized in historic preservation. So combining his skills as a cabinet maker and an architect, he became a nationally recognized designer and maker of studio furniture. His work has been featured in House and Garden, Good Housekeeping, American Craft, Fine Woodworking, and other magazines, and he's been exhibited in galleries and museums across the country. He's the author of numerous articles and essays on furniture. And I'm sorry, we had some noise there. He's the author of numerous articles. Isn't this piece beautiful? This is one of my favorite pieces by Miguel. He's past president of the Furniture Society and currently serves on the board of trustees of Haystack Mountain School of Crafts and the American Craft Council. Sorry for the feedback there. Accepting the award is Miguel Gomez Ibanez. Let's put Miguel on camera. I know he's there. Did we lose him? Miguel, are you still signed in with us? Oh,
I saw him come on in the beginning, but I don't see him now. We'll have to find him when he comes back on, if he comes back on.
When he comes back on, we'll have Miguel say a few words.
It will be worth stopping and listening to him. I know that. Is that good, Tony?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So Sam, let us know if he comes back. Cool. All right, so let's jump to the Mentor of the Year award.
Here's the description. The Mentor of the Year award is given to an outstanding role model in any design field who encourages involvement in professional opportunities and gives exemplary guidance or training in their discipline to students, staff members, colleagues, or the public. The Mentor of the Year award is co-sponsored by the Over My Shoulder Foundation. And we have Patty Austin is beaming in with a video for us.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Patty Austin, from Over My Shoulder. That thing that Dawn, Carol, and I started a while back, and then we went and asked everyone to help us participate in an awards ceremony so that we could get people enlisted to go around and share their knowledge with other people. And so we hooked up with Alex and Ani and Neiman Marcus and Mitchell Gold and Bob Williams' showroom and pretty much Boston's entire design icon register. And you guys have been with us from the very, very beginning. And we just want to let you know that we love you so very much. And the work that we've been able to do together to fuse music and design and mentoring, I just think it's been fantastic, and I hope you think the same thing. And I also hope that we're going to continue this great good work. I think it's more important now than ever. So I say all that to kind of tiptoe into the elephant in the room. Is that an elephant? I don't know. I've been alone for a long time. What can I tell you? Anyway, Tony, Allison, Carlotta, and Dawn, who is the ever-loving winner of the Boston Design Week Mentoring Award? That's what I want to know. You know, I've got my own award here that, you know, it's just kind of, huh? Like Golden Globe. Never mind. All right, I'm leaving you guys now. I'm going to go look over my shoulder and find out if I won anything. By the way, I think all of you should win. I'm doing my own camera work, so I'm leaning in to shut myself off. Finally. Goodbye. I love you guys. Thanks again.
That was so great.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, Patty.
I saw Miguel pop up on camera. So before we launch into the nominations for Mentor of the Year Award, can we have Miguel come on and say a few words in accepting the Lifetime Achievement Award? Miguel, will you unmute yourself and come on in? We see him, but he's not popping up for some reason. Can you hear us, Miguel?
Oh, so tough.
Oh, he's gone again. Okay, so
Live action.
the disappearing Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Let's go into the nominations for Mentor of the Year Award, and then
Okay.
we'll come back.
Okay, great.
So Allison, take it away.
Okay, so I am going to introduce you to nominee D'Artagnan Brown. He is the founder and CEO of Embark Studio. As founder of Embark, D'Artagnan personally ushers the majority of our projects through the approval process by working closely with the Boston Planning and Development Authority, various neighborhood groups, and the Zoning Board of Appeals. His clients quickly see his passion and attention to detail in everything from Embark's luxury brownstone renovations to new residential multifamily complexes. From master planning efforts to successful commercial projects, for national brand companies. His approach to design and architecture is focused on the balance of aesthetic and practicality, bringing a unique and intuitive vision to Boston. From the nominations, I couldn't have imagined the growth and success I have had here and working with D'Artagnan. He is the epitome of a mentor and has given me unconditional support, both personally and professionally, for my entire career.
Before I introduce the second nominee in the Mentor of the Year Award, let me just say I'm thrilled that we have nominees in this category from all sorts of categories of design. And it just proves to me again that design is taught from teacher to student, that design for centuries has been a mentorship between mentor and mentee. Our second nominee is Sandro Carella. He is a professor of interior design at Suffolk University. Sandro is an artist and an architect, and we love his bow tie. As a teacher, his classes have included drawing and observation, interior design communication, construction and thesis documentation, and advanced building information modeling. He's a veteran art director too of real-time 3D computer games like IndyCar and NASCAR, and his sketchbooks are highly coveted. He has published hundreds of video lessons dissecting and explaining everything about the process of building information modeling and prototyping architectural spaces for interiors. From the nominations, quote, as an educator and mentor, he is generous in sharing his knowledge and his knowledge in the classroom and the academic studio settings alike. He exudes a confidence in his students, promoting and mentoring them in the professional world of design practice. He's fully invested in the success and power and the empowerment of his students as demonstrated through his teaching methods. He lives and learns through sharing and collaboration, side by side, delving into the hard work.
Paula Dayer, Principal Dayer Interior Design, always creative and ever passionate about the process of achieving beautiful, there she is, functional interiors. Paula combines classical training in design with an analytical mindset to lead her award-winning design firm. Since 1995, Dayer Interior Design has scaled to accommodate the most discerning residential and commercial clients, delivering exceptional interior spaces, as you can see. As the firm's principal creative director, Paula's solid strategic foundation, coupled with her frequent international travel, provides boundless inspiration for the firm's many projects. From the nominations, Paula is always very generous with her time in providing guidance and mentorship to young emerging professionals. She participates in numerous charities and above and beyond to train her staff to be leaders in the design industry. And I just remember Paula sitting with you and talking about how speaking of mentorship, when I was first had my kiddos, and you told me it was going to be okay, and it was okay if you worked really hard, it was okay if you brought your kids to work. So I'll just have my little extra story there because that was a very big moment for me. I'll never forget. So thanks, Paula.
Our next nominee is Jean Finnerty, who is the owner of Jean Finnerty Design. Jean has been creating thoughtfully designed interiors for 3 decades. With an intuitive sense of color and balance, she composes deceptively simple, tailored spaces that are personal, functional, and beautiful. An award-winning designer, she's a graduate of New England School of Art and Design and holds a BFA from Suffolk University. She worked with numerous elite design firms before starting her own business in 2005. She collaborates closely with her husband, architect William Finnerty, to provide a broad range of residential and commercial services. From the nominations, quote, Jean has continued throughout her professional career to share her knowledge and her experience freely with her co-workers, interns, and colleagues. It is who she is. There is no doubt that she has the teacher's gene.
Our next nominee is Michael J. Lee, owner Michael J. Lee Photography. Michael J. Lee is a Boston-based architectural photographer with a combined 30 years of interior design, looking very dashing, and design photography experience. He has shot more than 50 print magazine and book covers, 50 print magazine and book covers, and is a recipient of awards from the Room to Dream Foundation, the Boston Architectural College, and the American Society of Interior Designers. Michael, from the nominations, Michael is the most talented, thoughtful, and giving person that I know in this design industry. He raises his industry colleagues up literally every day he works, mentoring us all to be better designers. Michael J. Lee is a true mensch and brings everyone who is touched by him to a higher level. Michael's selfless compassion and devotion to spending so much of his career mentoring us all should not go unrecognized.
And our final nominee is Jamie Pope. He's furniture maker and teacher at North Bennett Street School. Jamie Pope started his career as a general contractor in North Carolina, working with his father and his grandfather. Jamie applied to the cabinet and furniture making program at North Bennett Street School in 2004. And after his second semester only, the school offered Jamie a teaching position in the continuing education department. After he graduated in 2006, he founded the Boston Furniture Collaborative, located in the Seaport District. Since 2009, Jamie has been teaching the 3-month intensive furniture course at North Bennett Street School. Since 2010, he's been operating the Elwood Shop, located in West Concord. From the nominations, quote, Jamie trained me on 8 different power tools. He never took my work from me, instead standing by my side and giving me gentle suggestions. Jamie has an intuitive way of developing community, camaraderie among students and who have very disparate backgrounds. He buoys his students. He makes us feel capable, clever, and ready. And the 2021 Mentor of the Year Award goes to?
Only one person, Patty. Michael J. Lee. Michael J. Lee Photography.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Michael, let me read something from one of the judges first, okay?
No, you already made me cry once. Don't do it.
No,
again.
here we go. He seems to embody the mentoring spirit the Over My Shoulder Foundation promotes and supports. I find that the most valuable mentoring opportunities sometimes present themselves in the day-to-day with a variety of mentees and mentors. It is obvious Michael is passionate about the design community, and by what the nominations say, he's making a big impact. Yay, you, congratulations.
This has been a little difficult for me because I have oftentimes been in the position where I've had multiple features in a magazine and only one is going to be the cover. And, you know, I'm always excited for the cover, but I'm also very nervous because there was once I had all 4 features in the magazine and only one could be the cover. So 3 people didn't get the cover. And I always feel guilty that the other 3 people didn't get the cover. And so 3 of my clients are actually nominated with me. And so that was the last thing I wanted to do was to win. I just want to tell a quick story. So Jim McGeough, when I started this 15 years ago, Jim McGeough was a great mentor to me. And he said to me, Michael, you've been a designer for 16 years. You socially know a lot of people in this industry. A lot of people are going to say to you, you know what, Michael, I can help you. I can get you into House Beautiful. I can introduce you to this editor. You know, let's work out a deal. And he told me from day one, the last thing you want to do, even though you have 16 years of design experience and you're starting off as a photographer from day one, the last thing you want to do is short sell yourself. He said, you cannot do a deal from day one Because when you feel like you're worth something, how do you then go back to those clients and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this for 500 bucks. I'm now worth this much more. He really pushed me to figure out what, one of my idols was Eric Roth. He's like, figure out what Eric Roth is charging. Charge maybe $300, $500 less than that, but charge what Eric is charging, because you bring to the table exactly what he brings. You have a designer eye, and don't ever forget that. And he really pushed me. And in the beginning, that was very difficult. I lost people who said to me, you know what, you're not Eric Roth, I'm not going to pay that. But he honestly, in pushing that with me, it really paid off. And anyway, I'm emotional. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And I see that Miguel is back with us. Is Miguel back with us?
We have to try one more time.
Miguel, I see your camera, but I don't see your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can't see you yet.
Can you? Yeah, can you? It's on. It's on.
We hear you.
Can you can't hear me?
We can hear you. Oh, now
Oh,
we
we
lost
lost
you
you.
again.
Tony, what are we going to do? We have to, maybe we'll do a second recording so that it's like he was here. So
Oh.
everybody can hear what he has to say.
He's back.
Oh, there he is.
Miguel?
Connection here is pretty fatal.
There you
I'm
are.
trying. Yes, I'm trying. my
Miguel, we
best.
already announced your lifetime
is a
achievement
nightmare.
award. Oh.
I know. I heard it. Am I? Can people hear me?
Can everybody hear
Can you
him?
hear
Yep,
me?
we can hear you. You're broken up a little bit.
Yeah, I apologize. Very, very much. It's so wonderful to get an award from a group of peers. And I think that
Up, in and out, lost him again. There you go. I see you now.
I'm trying again, but I don't know whether. Tony, I'm gonna just say thank you and not fight this anymore. I heard everybody. I'm much appreciative, and I know.
We're gonna
I can't-
follow.
Yeah, I can't make myself heard. I'm sorry.
Well, we could hear you now, but we're gonna follow up with everyone with a talk from you. The one thing that we were intending to give Miguel the Lifetime Achievement Award last year, of course, when the pandemic hit and we had to cancel the program. So when I called him and said we would like to offer him the Lifetime Achievement Award this year,
Yeah.
he said, it's more appropriate because I'm a year older. There he is. I see him now. So we're thrilled. We hope that everyone in the design industry can have such a wonderful career and contribute so much to the Boston design community. And as you've seen, we had representatives from architecture, from interior design, from the museum world, from graphic design, from photography, so many talented and wonderful individuals that make up this design community of Boston, and that every year Boston Design Week tries to bring together everyone. So please mark your calendars for next year, April 27th to May 8th, 2022. And we hope that next year we'll be able to get together in person so that the connections don't fail us at the last minute. But thank you all. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for participating. Again, thanks to the nominees, those who nominated them, and our judges. We wish you all a great evening, and we'll talk to you all very, very soon, I hope. Thank you.